Hey guys, what's up? This is another episode of Cooking with Zeta, but this time I'm not going to be cooking. This is Cooking with Draconic. You can tell, and if you remember last time, he didn't want his face shown, so he just cut some eye holes in his beanie. He's going to be making some stir fry.
At least the homemade equivalent to it.
Yeah. You learned how to make the stir fry just from watching YouTube videos, didn't you?
Yep.
What you're going to need for this stir fry is some teriyaki marinated sauce and some bell peppers, some stir fry steak, and if you want to, you can put some jalapeno in there. That'll just add flavor. So, let's go. Now, as a precautionary measure, always wash your hands before you handle food of any kind, whether it's raw meat or vegetables.
It's probably growing.
That's weird. Now, viewers at home, if you want to try to make stir fry yourself, you can just do it however any way you like. I mean, if you want to add shrimp to yours, you can be my guest and go ahead. You can pretty much add anything to stir fry. These are just the ingredients we're using.
The normal means for stir fries over a fire, but we don't have one of those today.
Yeah. So instead, we're cooking in a pan. Oh, look at them pepper sizzle. Don't worry about what's in this pot. That's just sweet tea. It smells like Fruity Pebbles and it tastes like Fruity Pebbles. Only because our local store didn't have the black tea that we wanted. Peppers always have a shit ton of seeds. It almost makes them look weird.
A spicy version of what we normally make.
Yeah. It's a good thing you're wearing a beanie, because I'm not that experienced at blurring faces on the video editor. Now that all the bell peppers have been sliced up, it's time to slice up the jalapeno, which is not on a stick. Before, when we made stir fry, we added red potatoes. Specifically red potatoes. But we're not adding those today. The smell of the peppers is almost burning my nose. Poor Jose. What if I sent this to Jeff Dunham and he has Jose see this and he's like, no. So that's it for the jalapeno. Well, jalapeno, because it's just one jalapeno. Be sure to clean your cutting board real nice. You don't want any leftover shit on it. Now it's time for the stir fry steaks. We gotta make sure there's enough for the three of us. You just wish you had stir fry like this. Ugh, the peppers smell good. Make sure your steaks cook just right. Slice them up in little pieces. You can already tell the peppers are getting to that wrinkly state.
We're gonna have to get a new knife.
Huh? Oh yeah. Had technical difficulties with the knife, so I had to replace it. Wooden handles. They need to be abolished. So anyway, the steak has been cut, and Draconic is just adding it to the stir fry now. And pro tip, be careful with a knife, otherwise you'll cut yourself. And if you do cut yourself, just call the suicide hotline. Yeah. The jalapeno, while hot, will still add some flavor.
Tell Hunter something.
Yeah, what?
It doesn't have to be back here to be off. It just has
We know. It's only back there if you're using hot water.
Alright.
Put it backwards, it's hot water. Put it forwards, cold water.
Well, it's always on the back, so I didn't know if somebody thought that it had to be back to be off.
Well, I mean, we use a lot of hot water when washing dishes.
I have it on either or, to be honest.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Unfortunate little pepper slice. Never eat food off the floor. Unless it's been after 5 seconds. Oh, it's looking sexy. Yeah, how do you like that, punks? I wish you had, but you wish you had some of this. I hit the pause button on accident. I didn't get the shake, but oh well. You win some, you lose some. I'm a terrible cameraman. Oh, you're gonna make the red potatoes in that?
Yeah, we're gonna do some fries on the side.
Yep. Little bonus. Draconic is gonna be making some fried potats. Recommendation: red potats. At least they won't miss out on all the cooking fun, will they?
Not entirely, no.
Before we get to those, what do you need? Shortening?
Yeah.
Or the shortening will be a stand-in for oil?
Yeah. It is oil.
Huh. Yeah, because we're out of regular bottled oil. So, take note, dudes and dudettes, anyone who doesn't conform to the gender binary. If you don't have any oil sitting around, just use shortening. So now the shortening is in the pot. And the stir fry is looking real good, boy. I might just watch Space Jam later tonight. Add some pepper. Italian seasoning. Mix that up. And when do you recommend adding the teriyaki marinade?
Before you take it out, you gotta let it let the marinade adhere to the meat.
Yeah.
I think that's the correct word you'd use for that.
Yeah, look at that shortening melt.
I think that should be enough for it.
Yeah, I mean, because you're going to be making a lot of potats. So yeah, when making fried potats, slice them up thin.
These particular potatoes we have are small, that's why I'm doing it this way. Normally you'd be able to get better sized cuts out of it.
Yeah. And once again, be careful not to cut yourself. You don't want a bloody mess all over your kitchen. That shortening is melting faster than I can. Yeah. Now that the shortening is melted, go ahead and put your potats in the shortening oil. You know what's gross? 2020. Alright. In case you feel you're low on oil while cooking the potats, just add a little bit more shortening if you don't have any regular oil. No, the stir fry's burning. Quick, turn on the fan.
It's fine. Because I didn't stir it in time. Either way, looks like we're about good.
Alright. Okay. Once it looks like this, maybe a little bit better than this, go ahead and put in your teriyaki marinade. And reduce the heat after you stir it in.
No, just leave it as is.
It's still on high. It's not supposed to be there.
Well, you and I are cooking for speed. We're not necessarily cooking for perfection.
I mean, the last cooking video that we filmed, the macaroni salad video, that one went over 20 minutes. And it's definitely a bitch to edit.
Alright, put the phone somewhere.
Alright, so potats should be good. What are you looking for, that wok?
Something that'll work.
The wok is in the sink. You forgot to add the salt, didn't you? Or are you
Add
gonna?
the salt afterwards.
We're not using soy sauce. We're using teriyaki sauce. Bruh. Potats are finished, pretty much. And stir fry is looking great. That's done. Go ahead and serve your stir fry up, or else I'll put you up. Get a lot of it. Oh. 5-second rule. Ah! Fuck. Some teriyaki got on my arm. I'm okay though. I'm not dead.
Try one of those potatoes.
Potatoes are good. So that's it for this episode of Cooking with Draconic for Cooking with Zeta. If you want to see more videos like this, just leave a like, give a comment, subscribe, check out our channels, my other channels, and then Draconic Gamers channel if he ever starts uploading again.
I'll get to it.
And then follow me on my social medias. So, yeah, this has been Zeta Magnus 101 and
Draconic Gamer.
saying keep calm and hard on, bitches.